Biblically speaking, suicide is being done by people who are hopeless. Like the traitor Judas, because he is hopeless, he committed suicide. He hanged himself. Now, what is the cause of suicide? Losing hope is the number one cause of suicide. Let us read in the book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 3.
And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure.
The course of a man that has hope in him is to purify himself, to continue in purification and holiness. But there are those who are like the hopeless Satan, that instead of purifying themselves, put unto their being all the available filth in this world. And the number one cause of suicide is being hopeless. The feeling of being hopeless starts from depression. The statistics in Canada about suicide is, let us read.
Canada's suicide statistics. According to a suicide report below just released in Ontario, 79%, 4 out of every 5 suicide deaths in Ontario are men with a mean age of 44. Statistically, a man commits suicide in Ontario every 10 hours. 17 men per week, 66 men per month, 800 men per year. The report indicates the top 2 reasons for male suicide: loss of job and loss of family and children through separation and divorce.
That is statistics, and nobody can deny that. Meaning that the rate of suicide is spiraling in Canada. And it is not only in Canada that these things are happening. It is also in other nations of the world, in the United States, in Asian nations, in Europe. There is a rise of the number of suicides being committed yearly, daily, and monthly. What is the reason? The reason is loss of hope, loss of job, loss of family, children, and separation because of divorce. These are all fruits, or these are all the results of people who do not fear and believe in God. Divorce is prohibited in the Christian doctrine. If the Christian doctrine will be introduced to every country of the world, the loss of family and the loss of children and the separation of the family may be avoided, if not totally eliminated. And depression is caused by the lack of our trust in God. In the Bible, it says in 4:6 of the book of Philippians,
Have no anxiety about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God.
You see, people must not have anxiety about anything. God-fearing and God-believing people trust God. And in prayers and supplication, with thanksgiving, they request God to help them in their anxieties. Prayer and trust in God is the number one cure for depression. Biblically speaking, this is the best thing that we must do in order to prevent suicide.